he can be a little irrational, I guess, and kind of like shouty and yelly, I guess, and emotional, I guess overly emotional about something he cares about. And I can relate to that. And I mean, I can relate the same thing to every character, really, Lelouch, sometimes I want to kill a bunch of people.
Like that girl.
So, there's a lot of different things, yeah.
Speaking of Nero, I heard that you did the mocap for him and Dante. Is that true or?
Not Dante, but I did the mocap for Nero, yeah.
Okay. Did you use props or anything like that?
I didn't keep any of the props, but yeah, we did use props, and the gun was cool. The way they make the props there in Japan is weird. It's like they cut out like styrofoam and cardboard, and they make the guns, but they look so good. Like you're like, whoa, this is all duct tape and styrofoam and cardboard, and then they put the little shiny balls on it so that it can read on the computer, right? So the gun was pretty cool, but the thing that was kind of hard was the sword. Because it's like as long as this table, and it's like top heavy, so it's like you're kind of heavy. And I had to do all the swinging with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so it's like all weird, I had to like practice a little bit, but yeah, it was cool. I didn't keep any. It'd be like stealing.
You bought it.
Steal from Japanese? The Yakuza there. Everywhere, yeah.
Do you think after we had the McDonald's, can you say, would you like to supersize it in Hollow Ichigo?
Yeah, do it. Would you like to supersize it?
I guess. It doesn't sound right, though. It doesn't feel right.
What about other Ichigo? What about regular
Or
Ichigo?
would you like fries with that?
Would you like fries with that? Would you like to supersize it?
Okay. Would you like fries with that?
I was like, oh, maybe not. I'll just take the burger.
Yeah. I don't know. Is there another game coming out? Is it already out? Not yet. I don't know. I did a couple of them, so I don't know if I've done that one yet. But I did two. How many games are there? Okay, so I've only worked, I think, on 2 of them. Yeah. So I don't think I've done. I don't know. Maybe they'll call me. Maybe they won't. That's just how it works. Maybe they don't like me. There's actually this dude I was reading. It was a review on Broken Path, like I screened at one of these conventions, and this guy hated it. He's like, which is fine, whatever. You have your opinion. He's like, movie sucked, this whole thing sucked, or whatever. Yanni was funny occasionally, but he sucked. Yeah, no, seriously, I'm like, what? This guy really just hates me, or whatever. And then somebody commented back on his thing, like it was on his blog or whatever, and somebody commented, what did Johnny do, rape your dog? Which is funny, And then he wrote back and he was like, no, he replaced my favorite ranger. So I was on Power Rangers in '94, I was, this guy was young then, how old is he now? He's got to be 20-something, right? And so it's like, I replaced his favorite, that wasn't even my choice. I was just auditioning for a part. And so it's like, so he's upset at me, he hates everything I do, because I replaced a character that he liked.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Seriously. What an idiot. Put that online, buddy. No, it's really weird how some people can hate you for something so stupid. Whatever. Yes.
Have you ever done something for voice acting where it's like you do the part and then when they play it back you say, is that really me? Or it's like it feels kind of awkward, like hearing yourself.
Just hear it myself,
Yeah.
in general. There's been times where they play it back and I go, hey, that sucked. Can I do it again? But Trigun really was the first time I did anything, and then when they would play it back, it was always like, yeah, what? But it's just like when you leave your voicemail or whatever, you have to do it like 100 times to make it sound right. That's the way I felt in the beginning, but they're like, no, it sounds good, it sounds right. So at first it was just kind of weird because, I don't know, I wasn't used to it. I always thought that it sounded like a girl. But, oh, I cut myself down. No, but like the reason is, and I thought about this, but like when I was younger, me and my friend were out in the front yard and we were throwing the football around. And this punk kid who was like 2 or 3, I don't know, he's older now, he's like 5. And he picks up these rocks as we're throwing the ball back and forth, and he starts throwing rocks at us. What the heck? He's like, you little punk. And then and we're looking at him like, what? And he like runs inside his house, and we're like, whatever. And so we start throwing the ball, right? And then a couple of seconds later, his sister comes out with him. She's like, what are you doing throwing rocks at my brother or whatever? We're like, and I'm young, I'm like maybe 14 or 15, and I'm like, what? But we didn't do anything. We were just throwing the football around. And I guess I was talking like this, She's like, oh yeah, well, you sound like a girl. And she was older, so I like believed her, and I was like, oh. And so it like made me like really kind of shut myself in. And then for the longest time, I always was really insecure about my voice.
We should go find her and jump her. We should jump that girl.
Isn't that sad?
Yes.
It's sad how something so stupid could affect me.
It would affect anyone.
Words hurt. Words, thank you.
We love your
words
voice.
hurt. They do.
We'll
Just
jump
like
that girl if we
stones.
find
I don't
her.
care what anybody says.
Maybe.
And
You got my
sticks,
back.
they hurt. Yes.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay. I know there's more. Are you like speaking? Are you like you do more video games and anime? Are you like a fan of video games? Are there any video games
Yeah.
with voice that you like, or in general, you like any specific titles?
Well, as far as games, I like shoot 'em up games. I like SOCOM. I like Rock Band.
Yeah.
I like Kingdom Hearts.
Yay!
But I didn't finish the first one.
Oh.
I got to the point where like I was playing, I was doing really well, and then at one level is like I couldn't last long enough because my life thing or health thing wasn't long enough. So then I had to go back and fight in the tournaments and make it longer. And that was just taking forever. So I got like impatient and frustrated, and I was like, forget it. And so then I bought the second one thinking, I'm going to beat the first one eventually. And I never did, so I can't play the second one.
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yes,
I
you
can't
can.
play it though, because it's
It shows you.
it's going to be like weird. I don't know how it ends.
Well,
It'll, when you play it, or in the beginning movie, it shows you everything that happened in the first game.
Oh, so I don't need to finish
Yeah.
the first
No, you don't. And it's easier,
one?
you'll
I just
be able
need
to
get
beat
far
it.
enough in the second one
Yeah.
Yeah.
to buy the third one.
Well, the third.
December's the middle one.
Yes, exactly.
And the prequel,
Yeah, I like-
and the
yeah, that
DS
kind of
game, and the
That
PS.
game is really good.
The official third one was not till 2012.
Oh, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Oh.
You have
Maybe I'll
plenty of
have
time
a,
to pass it.
Next year.
Yes.
What are your musical influences?
What are my music influences?
Yes.
I don't know. Anything. I mean, when you say that, do you mean like, do I listen to these guys and want to be like these guys?
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to? Okay, I listen to all kinds of stuff. I listen to Weezer, Beatles, Oasis, Foo Fighters. I listen to everything. I listen to everything except for country music.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job. Yay.
Thank you very much. No, I mean, that's fine. I think country music is fine for some people, but it might just be because I keep whenever I hear or like I go through the channels and whatever, it's like some country thing. It's always the same thing, and it's always she thinks my tractor's sexy or whatever. And to me, it's just like, come on. And then honky tonk whatever, and it's just like it's too cheesy for me. I don't know. It's like. I don't even think it's meant to be a joke. I think he's serious about it. It's so weird to me. Yeah.